Poetry in motion, bro. Colossal tongue of a pimp, straight off a black exploitation flick. Type game you can't resist. I express the thoughts in your cranium. Id, ego, super ego. Call my id Damien.
The hypocrisy and idiocracy is at an all-time high. I had a gentleman tell me I didn't know about politics because I guess he didn't like the way I was, talking about certain politicians or certain politics or ideas. So the guy flat out told me, looked me in my face and say, "You don't know about politics." Well, I respect the cat, so I ain't dig off in him, but I looked in his face and I say, well, tell me how you feel about Rod Rosenstein and Jim Comey signing off on, information before the FISA court. How you feel about that? And the guy looked at me like a deer in the headlights, to the point where I cocked my head like a dog, and I looked at him and I say, "You don't know about the FISA court?" And to his credit, he looked at me and said, "No." Bam! So you gonna tell me I don't know about politics and you don't know about the FISA court, which is the essence of all of this mess going on for the past 2.5 years, and you really gonna sit there and tell me you don't know about the nonsense and the violation that has taken place within the FISA court? Man, let's rock. Okay, let me speak on this FISA court, the United States Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Court. Now, this is the basis of all this nonsense going on with the 45th president. There was an attempted coup d'etat in this country, and everybody just sitting around like, because it was Trump, it's no big deal, get him. And in my eyes, right is right, wrong is wrong, regardless. The FISA court is the essence of this whole thing. And I'm going to be brief with this, Negroes. James Comey, who was the F.B.I. director, he signed off on that nonsense dossier to go through the FISA court so they could spy on the president. Now, first off, the information that he signed off on has to be clearly verified, and it obviously was not. So his ass was supposed to get fired, and he's supposed to be in prison right now. I have I don't feel too good about him getting locked up because I'm not a dreamer. This is the United States. It's a two-tiered system, justice system. We've always known that. Now, Andrew McCabe, who this main video is about, his ass need to be in prison too. Because from what I understand, if you do something wrong, you go sit down somewhere and keep quiet. You don't keep popping up and bringing, rearing your ugly head and making yourself seen and known and saying things. Sit your butt down. And Andrew McCabe, you try to forget about him, but then he come out and say, the reason why I was fired is because Donald Trump wanted people to be loyal to him. Really? So it ain't had nothing to do with you leaking material as the acting FBI director, leaking stuff. It ain't had nothing to do with that. It ain't had nothing to do with you lying. It just had everything to do with Trump wanting people to be loyal to him. Okay. And it's just amazing. You Negroes sit here and everything Trump bad, everything against Trump good. So just because the FBI with these clowns heading the FBI is against this man, y'all think that they're right. Well, first off, y'all don't know nothing about J. Edgar Hoover and the nonsense that he displayed over the years. Martin Luther King was the most surveilled man in the history of the United States. I don't know up until this point, but before Trump Martin Luther King was the most surveilled man in the United States that was under the control of J. Edgar Hoover. The FBI was, when this went on with y'all savior. But now y'all praise the FBI because they're against the 45th president. Man, you Negroes are so schizophrenic. Truth is the truth. Y'all don't even know what the FISA court is. Well, at least the man that told me I didn't know about politics in one sentence. And then when I came back with, well, how you feel about the FISA court? And he didn't even know about it. What? Check up. U.S. Attorney recommends proceedings with charges against McCabe as DOJ rejects last-ditch appeal. U.S. Attorney Jesse Liu has recommended moving forward with charges against Andrew McCabe. Fox News has learned as the Justice Department rejects a last-ditch appeal from the former top FBI official and current CNN contributor. Now see that right there? We gonna stop right there. Current CNN contributor. Man. McCabe, the former deputy and acting director of the FBI, appealed the decision of the U.S. Attorney for Washington all the way up to Jeffrey Rosen, the Deputy Attorney General, but he rejected that request, according to a person familiar with the situation. The potential charges relate to Department of Justice Inspector General findings against McCabe regarding misleading statements concerning a Hillary Clinton-related investigation. Once again, the Hague is back behind something. Always the Hague. Y'all love that mofo. You know what I'm saying? Hey, she was the best one she was the most qualified. It's everything she did, she destroyed. Come on, man. The damn Hague is back. So McCabe going down because of the Hague. That's pretty much what the story is about. A source close to McCabe's legal team said they received an email from the Department of Justice which said the department rejected your appeal of the United States Attorney's Office decisions in this matter. Any further inquiries should be directed to the United States Attorney's Office. So basically they say, McCabe, don't even talk to us no more. Go down to the next door and talk to them because we through with you, clown. McCabe spent 21 years with the FBI. He became the acting director in May of 2017 after President Trump fired former director James Comey. McCabe's legal team met with Liu in person to make an appeal not to move forward with any prosecution. They also met with Rosen in person for the same reason, according to a person familiar with the meetings. McCabe's team also sent an extensive letter to Rosen following the meetings, laying out their reasoning against moving forward with the prosecution, according to the source. Last month, a source close to the process told Fox News that McCabe had a target on his back because of the Justice Department's Inspector General findings. So basically, what they find out, where they peeling the onion back and they seeing where all this nonsense is coming from, McCabe was right in the line of fire. Man, pulling strings. Then Attorney General Jeff Sessions fired Andrew McCabe in March of 2018 after the Inspector General found he had repeatedly misstated his involvement in a leak to the Wall Street Journal regarding an FBI investigation into the Hague Hillary Clinton Foundation. The Clinton Foundation, I should say, where both them zombies run it, Bill and Hillary. The IG report faulted McCabe for leaking information to then Wall Street Journal reporter Devlin Barrett for an October 30, 2016 story titled F.B.I. in Internal Feud Over Hillary Clinton Probe. The story, written just days before the presidential election, focused on the FBI announcing the reopening of the Clinton investigation after finding thousands of her emails on a laptop belonging to former Democratic Rep Anthony Weiner, who was a pervert and who was married to Clinton aide Uma Abedin. Now, this is the clown that was laying in the bed, I guess texting or sending Twitter or whatever kind of message on social media to the women with his Johnson on hard with a little baby laying next to him. Yeah, Democrats. Yeah. That's a Democrat picture right there. A hard Johnson and the baby. That's what we love to see. Man, y'all crazy as hell. The Journal's account of the call said a senior Justice Department official expressed displeasure to McCabe that FBI agents were still looking into the Clinton Foundation and that McCabe had defended the agent's authority to pursue the issue. That leak confirmed the existence of the probe, the report said, which Comey had up to that point refused to do. So Jim Comey, the righteous one, he didn't even want to acknowledge it. Well, and that's because the acting attorney general at the time, Loretta Lynch, whatever the hell her name was, she told James Comey, don't treat it as an investigation. Just treat Hillary Clinton emails as a matter. Y'all remember that? And then she met on the tarmac with old Billy Boy. They were talking about grandkids, from which I understand she doesn't even have any. Yeah, they met on the tarmac when the plane landed. Yeah, that was it, yeah. The report said that McCabe lacked candor in a conversation with Comey when he said he had not authorized the disclosure and didn't know who had done so. The IG also found that he lacked candor when questioned by FBI agents on multiple occasions since that conversation. Now, I got to stop right here because I had to look up the word candor. And what it meant is truthfulness. He lacked truthfulness. So translation to you Negroes, he was lying. McCabe has denied any wrongdoing and said the Inspector General's conclusion relied on mischaracterizations and omissions, including of information favorable to McCabe. Last month, McCabe sued the FBI and the Justice Department over his firing, arguing it was part of Trump's plan to rid the Bureau of leaders he perceived as disloyal to him. Let me read that again. Last month, McCabe sued the FBI and the Justice Department over his firing, arguing it was part of Trump's plan to rid the Bureau of leaders he perceived as disloyal to him. Blame the boogeyman with the yellow and gold hair. Trump did it. It ain't had nothing to do with you out here lying about everything and misleading everybody, but it was because Trump wanted people to be loyal to him. Man, y'all sound like some damn fools. And if y'all think that the public is eating this up, but then again, if the public is eating it up, we the damn fools. Somebody's a damn fool. I don't know who it is, the public or the FBI, McCabe, but somebody's a damn fool. Absolutely ridiculous. McCabe argued in his complaint that the two officials responsible for demoting and then firing McCabe, FBI Director Chris Wray and Sessions, created a pretext to force him out in accordance with the president's wishes. So Jeff Sessions, who was fired by the president, he was so beholden to the president that he went after McCabe, him and Chris Wray. Chris Wray right now, the acting FBI Director, he the one acting like ain't nothing been going on. Ain't nobody try to have a coup against the president. So these are the two guys that you naming that pushed you out because they were lockstep with the president. McCabe, man, y'all dudes is extra crazy, man. The stated reason for the firing was that McCabe had misled investigators over his involvement in a news media leak, but McCabe says the real reason was his refusal to pledge allegiance to a single man, Mr. Donald Trump. Man, these dudes sound like some hardcore bitches. I'm gonna say it again. Some real hardcore bitches. This is ridiculous, man. McCabe has been attacked by the president since before he was elected, after news emerged in the fall of 2016 that McCabe's wife had accepted campaign contributions from a political action committee associated with former Virginia Governor Terry McAuliffe. During an unsuccessful run for state senate there, McAuliffe is a close ally of Bill and Hillary. Once again, the puppet master couple, Bill and Hillary, who was being investigated at the time for her use of personal email server while she was Secretary of State. Whew, them Clintons gonna bring down everybody, Obama. They gonna bring down everybody's asses, boy, Obama. After McCabe's hiring by CNN, let me say that again. After McCabe's hiring by CNN, hell, that should have been reason enough for Trump to get rid of his crazy ass, because look at where he run to CNN. He couldn't go nowhere else. Man, CNN, man, Trump called it disgraceful. CNN did not immediately respond to a request for comment on Thursday. I know they didn't. Boy, if this ain't a hot mess of trash. And once again, always who behind everything? Bill and Hillary. I'm gonna send a shout out to Danney Williams too, Bill Clinton's black son. Yes, sir. And another thing that made me despise Obysmal and the Obysmal administration is. Hey, come on, man. Look at the cats he appointed, man. Jim Comey, Clapper, Brennan, Rod Rosenstein, McCabe. Look at these cats that's under his umbrella. Either this guy is a horrible judge of character, or it's exactly what I thought. He's a huge puppet. And I'm thinking it's the latter, that he's a puppet, because all these people was put in position not because of Obama wanting to recognize them. His black ass was told to put them in place. Look at these guys, man. Oh, cis ass Jim Comey. He the closest thing to J. Edgar Hoover we've ever had. You got Brennan, Clapper. They on TV all day. You're on your favorite station too, CNN all day, lying every day. Trump going to jail. The wall's closing in. And the only people going to jail is the people that was attacking the man, because they were doing shit the wrong way. Y'all keep listening to that fake ass CNN and MSNBCs and all that. Negroes is brainwashed, man.